Tim, on a serious note, John Howard, at 86 years of age, still the doyen of Australian politicians on the Conservative side, of course. He's been trying to give Susan Lee apparently some advice, don't hold out, don't be too tough with the Nats, cut a deal, get them back on board.
Well, John Howard, God love him, does get 99% of things right. I keep falling back to, or coming back to his support for the return of Malcolm Turnbull after his brief retirement. So not all of his advice is great. I'd at this point be more inclined to just butt out and let this mess sort itself out rather than try and engineer an outcome, because a lot of the key players maybe shouldn't be key players at all, and trying to organise, a coalition, even within the coalition. Let nature take its course a little, perhaps. Let's see how that falls.
Yeah, I have heard some wise observers suggesting just let everybody run their own race this time. Yeah. Nats, Liberals, One Nation, see where it all falls. It'll be good for them to sort it all out afterwards. But what I worry about, Mark, is the damage that's been done to the country by a very bad government in the meantime.
Yeah, look, that's 100% right. That's why I keep pumping Pauline up and just going don't worry about them. We just keep marching forward. And I think Johnny's going to experience the same thing. I think he's going to go in there, he's going to talk to Sussan and turn around and go, these people are acting like a bunch of lefties. What's going on? John Howard might walk out of that meeting wearing a One Nation shirt, for things to turn around 360 degrees. You'd be like, Pauline Hanson's the only answer. Sorry, guys. That's the way to go.
But, Tim, a lot of One Nation voters are going to have to work out, and supporters are going to have to work out. In fact, Pauline Hanson's going to have to work out. How can she be Prime Minister from the Senate?
Yeah, that's a bit of an ask, but yeah. It's all up for grabs, mate. We don't have to worry about, let's put the facts aside. Let's put constitutional issues. Let's put it on one side. Let's just go with the vibe. Remember when the vibe was all the way to go? Let's just march ahead and see what happens. I mean, for a start, Labor recognised Palestine late last year. Palestine doesn't even exist, so why should we worry about Senate versus House of Reps distinctions? Just recognise Pauline as the PM.
Just have a reality bypass. All right, let's get on to another topic. And I noticed the latest data out of Melbourne showing that it's still full of empty office space. The Melbourne CBD is a ghost zone, they say. We know it headed that way during COVID, Mark, but no signs of recovery.
Yeah, man, it's Narmageddon. It's 100% Narmageddon. I was 100% right again. It's a Labor apocalypse in there. It's really bad. I very rarely go and see the CBD. I saw it last week. And it is a ghost town. It's really bad. There's no, the workers is what creates a culture in the city. But at the moment, it's just tourists who I feel terrible for. Homeless, drunks, druggos. That's it. That's all that's there. It's I feel embarrassed by our capital city. It's absolutely astonishing. I love going into my office. I don't know why people want to work from home. I love going in my office. You can go into your office. It's got swastikas painted on it. It's really fun to go inside your office. That's a really great place to be.
Exactly.
There's a whole wide sweeping things that need to happen in Melbourne, mate. We need to fix it up on a lot of angles.
Any update on that attack, that vandalisation of your offices with the swastika?
Nah, none at all. None at all. I'm on them every single day. I'm like, what are the updates? What are the updates? Let's go, fire it up, because I'm horrified by what happened to my office. And anyway, but it's indicative of a wide sweeping problem down there in Melbourne. We've got to clean it up.
Yeah, right. Tim, I want to get your thoughts on this latest development in home shopping. From now on, you go down to Bunnings, you get yourself a sausage sizzle. You can also pick up a house for the backyard. Here's Channel 7's report.
Bunnings has entered the housing market, Australia's biggest hardware store, now selling some of the country's cheapest tiny homes.
Any handyman will get a hold of our system and, have fun with it and be able to get it done in a weekend.
They're called Elsewhere Pods. You can get a waterproof, lockable dwelling from $26,000.
Whack up a house in your backyard, Tim. There's the solution to the nation's housing problem.
It's interesting, isn't it, Chris, that you throw to me on this story? Let's find someone who can relate to living in a $26,000 pod, which I actually appear to be in as we speak. I love this development because the building sector is so massively overregulated, it's so overburdened, and therefore so expensive that if there are ways around it, we're talking about 26 grand. It's going to be more than that because regulatory nonsense in Australia is just always going to drive prices up. But if there's a way around it, and if we can Bunningsify housing, good. And it might also, just through competition, drive the rest of the housing sector prices into a more realistic area. Yeah,
fascinating stuff. We will see. I might whack a couple of stories on my place. You stack them on top of each other. Yeah. You'll soon. I'll soon be like Harry Triggerboff. Anyway, thanks for joining us, guys. I appreciate it. Mark Nicholson there and Tim Blair. Don't forget to read Tim Blair's stuff.